I've spent a good amount of time with the Air 5 series from SoundPEATS, checking out both the SoundPEATS Air 5 and the Air 5 Lite a couple of months back. They were solid contenders in the budget space for sure. So when the SoundPEATS Air 5 Pro landed on my desk, I had one big question. What exactly makes these Pro? Honestly, the price is the first thing we have to talk about. These earbuds retail for about $80, but you can usually find them for closer to $55 with a coupon. For that price, you'd expect some basic features and okay sound. What you get instead is a list of specs that belong on earbuds costing double or triple. It's wild. When you first get the SoundPEATS Air 5 Pro, the case is what you'll notice. It's a super compact, pill-shaped case with a matte grayish-black finish. It feels nice and smooth, but be warned, it picks up fingerprints the moment you touch it. On the front, there's a single LED to show battery status, and around the bottom, you've got the USB-C charging port and a small button for manual pairing. But there's a cool contrast when you open the lid. The earbuds themselves are almost entirely glossy, except for the silicone ear tips. It's a nice visual touch that makes them look a bit more premium than the case might suggest. The stem is relatively short, so they don't stick out of your ears looking awkward. On the outside of each bud, there's a little bronze-colored plate with the SoundPEATS logo that doubles as the touch control surface. As for comfort, they're really lightweight, weighing in at just under 5 grams each. I had no problem wearing them for hours. They come with 3 sizes of silicone ear tips, so getting a good, secure seal is pretty straightforward, and for getting the best possible sound and noise cancellation. These are also IPX5 rated, so they can handle sweat or a bit of rain without any issues. But the real story is the tech packed inside. High-res audio. This is the headline feature. The SoundPEATS Air 5 Pro are high-res audio wireless certified and support both LDAC and aptX Lossless. That's just not something you see at this price. If you have an Android phone and stream high-quality audio, you're going to hear a huge difference in clarity and detail. They're running Bluetooth 5.4, which is the latest standard, and they have multi-point connection. You can connect to your laptop and phone at the same time, which is a feature I can't live without. For you mobile gamers, there's a low latency mode that tightens up the sync between audio and video. It works really well. The only real omissions here are wireless charging and in-ear detection for auto-pausing music. For the price, those are compromises I'm willing to make. So what about ANC? Is it actually good? Short answer, yes, it's shockingly good. SoundPEATS claims their AI adaptive hybrid ANC can cut out up to 55 dB of noise. I can't measure that exactly, but in the real world, these things are effective. They easily block out low-frequency hums like engines and fans, but what surprised me is how well they handle higher-pitched sounds like people talking. This is the first pair from SoundPEATS where I feel the noise cancellation truly creates a bubble of silence around you. The transparency mode is solid too. It lets in outside sound naturally so you can have a conversation without needing to pull an earbud out. It doesn't sound overly artificial or amplified, which is a big plus. You can toggle between noise cancellation, normal, and transparency modes via the app. The ANC mode has subsettings for different environments like indoor, outdoor, and traffic, plus an adaptive mode that adjusts automatically. Call quality is decent. The 6-mic setup does a good job of isolating your voice and cutting down on background noise. You'll come through clearly, though your voice might sound a tiny bit processed. It's perfectly fine for everyday calls. Now, how do the SoundPEATS Air 5 Pro sound? This is where these earbuds really shine. They have 10mm dynamic drivers that deliver a super fun, energetic, and powerful sound. The sound signature is definitely V-shaped, meaning big bass and bright treble. The bass has a satisfying rumble and punch, perfect for electronic music and hip-hop, but it doesn't get muddy and overwhelm the rest of the track. The highs are crisp and detailed, giving a lot of energy to the music without being harsh. Vocals and mids are clear and present, pushed just enough so they don't get lost in the mix. They're not tuned for audiophile level neutrality, they're tuned to make your music sound exciting, and they absolutely succeed. Out of the box, the sound is fantastic, but you can also jump into the PEATS audio app to tweak the EQ to your liking. There are 12 presets to choose from if you want a quick change, but the real power is in the 10-band custom EQ. You can dial in the sound exactly how you like it, name your preset, and save it. Battery life is pretty standard, which is a good thing. You get 7.5 hours from the earbuds on a single charge with ANC off, and the case bumps that up to a total of 37 hours. Turning on LDAC or ANC will drop that runtime as you'd expect, closer to 3.5 to 5 hours. But they also have fast charging. A 10-minute charge gives you 2 hours of playback. At this price, the SoundPEATS Air 5 Pro feels almost too good to be true. The lack of wireless charging and wear detection is the obvious trade-off. The Mac case is a fingerprint magnet, and the app requires you to create an account, which can be annoying. But when you weigh those minor cons against the incredible sound quality, top-tier audio codecs, and seriously effective noise cancellation, it's not even close call. These might just be the best value in wireless earbuds right now. What do you think?